Hi, welcome. Audrey Faust here. If you're new to me, I'm a financial coach and the founder of Financially Empowered Sisterhood, which is an amazing group program where I show women how to create a path to prosperity. And one of the ways I do that is by helping them decide if it's more advantageous to pay off a loan or to invest your money in a mutual fund. And I have this amazing calculator that I've created that will do all the work for you. It's so simple. So I wanted to share that with you today. And it's a free gift. If you would like to receive it, all you have to do is reach out and I'll give you the link. So without further ado, let me share my screen. I'll show you this amazing calculator. Okay. So it's called the Wealth Winning Calculator, and it's going to show you exactly how investing can be paying off your loan early, specifically if it's a low interest loan, anything under 7%. I have what's called a 7% rule. If it's over 7%, pay it off early. If it's under 7% interest rate, it's probably more advantageous to pay it off, to invest the money that you would try to pay it off early with. So I'm going to show you because this is so amazing that it just blew my mind the first time I did it. And often you hear, oh, you should pay your student loans off early, or, oh, you should pay off your mortgage early. But what people don't often, or just pay an extra $100 on your mortgage. That's been around for as long as I can remember. And before I did the math, I was actually doing it, paying an extra $100 on my loan. And when the interest rates got so low, I thought, let me just see if this makes sense. So I did the calculations myself, and then I went ahead and created a calculator to make it easy for everyone. So for instance, let's say you have a $250,000 mortgage, okay? And you just got that mortgage this month, and it's a 30-year mortgage. And you have a 5% interest rate. Now, I know some of the interest rates are getting a little higher than that, but you can kind of do your own math here. If you download the calculator, I like to use 5%. It's what I've been using. A lot of people have under 5%. So some people are now starting over 5%. So a $250,000 mortgage, 30 years, 5%. And let's say you pay an extra $100 a month on that mortgage. What's going to happen is you're going to save about $38,000 in interest and 4.25 years and $38,000 of interest, you can see down here. But if you take that same $100 and you invest it in the stock market, in a mutual fund specifically, and you would get a rate of return at 10%. Now, I like to look at the 5-year rate of returns. That's just what I like to look at. And I like to look at the US stock market. So large cap, mid cap, small cap. The 5-year here is 16, 12, and 11%. The 10 years, 14, 13, and 12. Now the 15-year goes down a little bit here too. But I always look at the 5-year. When I'm investing, I look at the 5-year. And I don't have a 30-year because that would be interesting to see what 30-year is. But past performance isn't always a guarantee of future performance. I know that. But as you can see, for the last 10 years, even, stock market has beaten this 10%. And if you do what I suggest, it's called dollar cost averaging, you're going to make a really good return. And these returns aren't based on dollar cost averaging. They're based as if you threw a lump of money in exactly 5 years ago from this date, what the growth would have been per year at this. Okay. So over here, you have $100 at a 10% rate of return. With that same 30 years, if you invested $100 a month at a 10% rate of return, you would have almost $209,000. So let me ask you, would you rather save $38,000 in interest or have $209,000 in your bank? And here's the graphs to show. And this also shows you how it's for the long term, right? How you're really going to see it take off in the last 20 years. And this is your loan interest. So the loan, again, this is 30 years. So, and you're going to see even here at the 20-year mark, you're going to be better off. So again, put this in your own, put this information based on your own loans and see what numbers you come up. Share with me. I'd love to hear. All right. So, and if you have any questions or you need the link to this calculator, please reach out. It's my wealth building bundle. This is one of the 3 calculators in there. And I love to hear your takeaways from this. Thank you and talk to you soon.